What's up guys, DJ back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the top 3 sets in Pokemon that I would be saving my money on for the time being. Modern products we're talking about here guys, so that's what we're going to focus on. I did have a question from a subscriber about what would I spend my $1,000 on if it was just modern Pokemon. And I think he already knows that I am at the moment only collecting Wizards of the Coast complete sets and all that stuff. So I'm not really focusing on modern at the time being unless it is promo cards. That's one of my goals. Alright, so the thing is, I wanted to answer this question and I didn't want to be like, well, you know, I'll just buy this, that, whatever. So I'm just going to make this video top 3 sets that I'd be looking to get if I had the money right now, or you know, if you don't have the money, these are the sets that are coming out very soon, and I'd be waiting. Like I'll just be waiting for it. You know, that's one of the collector's strengths is to wait. All right, guys, so be patient with that. But we're gonna go with the third, you know, best set that I think is coming out very soon, and it'll be the first set that comes out. I think is Chilling Reign. And you know, I've heard mixed things on Chilling Reign. I think this set is gonna be quite cool. And you know I don't want to be hyping any sets up, but the artwork on these sets, the new sets, or even, you know, Battle Styles that just came out recently. I did make a video on Battle Styles, and I think I underestimated Battle Styles at that video. You know, I made that prematurely, but you know, with Chilling Reign, now the legendary birds in that, I think those are the set, like those are the cards that everybody is kind of looking at. I really like that Moltres card. The Articuno, you know, the 3 birds, they've been seen in Hidden Fates and all that stuff. But these artworks, the alternative arts, are really creative. The designs are really nice, and I think that's what people are chasing. Collectors are chasing. Collectors like the aesthetics, or you know, the artwork of these cards. So you know, I'm gonna make that my, you know, the third spot that I'll be buying a booster box of it. You know, I try to buy a booster box every time a new set comes out anyway, but you know, I'd be looking to get that over some of the other booster boxes that I haven't got, for example. So yeah, I'd probably pre-order that sooner rather than later, considering I couldn't get my Battle Styles booster box, and I pre-ordered that like a week or 2 before the release date, and I still was refunded for that. So Chilling Reign, I think I'll be a bit more, you know, on my toes for. So I think Chilling Reign, you know, besides artwork, I think demand in modern and prices for modern are just on another level. You know, when I first came into Pokemon a few years back, there was a lot of these issues did not exist. You know, so it's just very interesting to see how it is right now, and demand can always change. So if I was to look at Chilling Reign, I'll just be looking at the big cards, the rare cards, the cards that are hard to pull. One of my friends, Michael, he actually sent me the pull rates for Battle Styles, and for some of those cards, it was like 1 in 200 packs as a pull rate. And I think those are like the Urshifu cards and the Tyranitar, Drunk Tyranitar. And I think similar pull rates will be happening in Chilling Reign. And you know, that's another topic to talk about is pull rates. Some people like it and some people don't. Collectors will, you know, don't really like it because they want to get the cards that they want at the cheapest price possible, instead of opening and not being able to pull the cards that they want. But at the same time, that pull rate helps the, you know, the chase. All right, it kind of actually it's very helpful, like whether you like it or not, really. So it makes the card harder, a bit more exciting, a bit more like, you know, I need to open this many packs to try to get that, and there's a chance that you won't get it. And you know, I'll make a video on that, you know, the whole pack opening scene versus keeping things sealed and stuff, because I think that needs to be touched on once again. I think I've done that before on the channel, but I don't know if I think I need to do a refresher, especially when I'm doing Dragon Ball Super content as well on this channel. And it's been a while since I did a podcast kind of style for Pokemon, so apologies to you guys, the Pokemon fans. But Chilling Reign, definitely one of the sets I'll be looking out to get, and I think that's coming out soon. The second set that I think will be coming up, that is, you know, in this list, top 3 best sets of this year. I think we're going to call it this year. Like, how many more sets can they come out with? You know, we're already in May. We've still got another like 7 months or so, but they usually space it out a little bit. They definitely drop more sets than Dragon Ball Super, definitely. But you know, the next set would be the EV Heroes, I think it is, or EV Collection, EV something. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's seen it. You know, artwork on that, and I think just very easily, when you talk about EVs and evolutions, people who aren't fans of Pokemon, but they're fans of dogs and they're fans of EVs. I've seen people who don't collect Pokemon, they don't know anything about Pokemon, but they have EV plushies. They have EV plushies. It's kind of like Pikachu-esque. It's kind of like Charizard-esque for collectors. You know, it's one of those collection items that people just want to have. People have the pops for them, people have the merchandise for them, but when you come with EV cards and you're focusing on evolutions, Jolteon, Espeon, all of them, there's so many of them, and people like them, and people, you know, say, you know, Espeon's better than this one, Jolteon's better than Flareon, or whatever like that, and it gets people talking. It's a good topic, it's a good set to focus on, and I think this was gonna come anyway. They've done EV stuff a lot. And a lot of the EV stuff in the past have done really well. So you could project that this set will do really well. And I did watch a video recently of SM Pratt talking about EV, how that set sold out by bots in Japan, which is very unusual because that doesn't really happen in Japan. Not as often as the West or anything like that. So it's already proven in Japan to be a big seller. And when it comes out in English, you know, I think there's going to be a lot of fighting over it, or scalping, and a lot of, you know, it's very easy to predict that. A lot of sets are getting scalped anyway, and you know, being bought out real quick from bots and all that. So just make sure I'm recording. But EV Heroes, I hope that's the right set name. But you know, that's a set that a lot of people are intrigued about and also talking about. So, and when you see a lot of people talking about the same set, most likely, you know, it's going to be a big thing, a big popular thing. Now, long term, if we're talking long term for any of the sets that I'm mentioning right now, I think the first set that I'm going to mention might do better than these Chilling Reign and EV Heroes long term. So, short term, 100%, I think Chilling Reign will do well. Maybe not as well as EV Heroes, that's why EV Heroes is number 2. And these sets that are coming, I think they're outclassing the sets that just came out before them. Like, Vivid Voltage is probably the best Sword and Shield set. Yeah, the best, I think so. Darkness Ablaze, Oh, actually, you know, Shining Fates, I wouldn't say it's a flop. I wouldn't say that, but it was weird. I see so many people trying to sell Shining Fates on Facebook and a few other places, and they just don't do as well. I don't know. I'm not really buying, to be honest. So you can let me know in the comment section below. How is it Shining Fates? Are you seeing a lot of it? Are you seeing a lot of stock? I see a lot of cards, raw cards, more than sealed product these days. And if you're a binder collector, this is a good time to binder collect because there's a lot of raw cards available on the market, and that's probably what you want anyway. That's what I want. I'm a more so binder collector. I do have sealed product, but I think it's a good time to binder collect. And a lot of these sets, if you can't get them, if you can't pre-order them, just like with me with Battle Styles or even with Chilling Reign, if I can't get a Chilling Reign booster box, I might just buy the cards that I want. But I'll be mainly focusing on promos because that's my thing, my promo binders. So, but if you're looking to complete sets, I think these will be great sets to complete. Also, a complete set of some of the hard cards. There's like $200 cards, secret rares in Battle Styles. There's $200 cards in, you know, Chilling Reign projected. I think there's a Celebi in that is just out of this world. Like the artwork on it, and I've seen it on Instagram. A lot of people talking about it. A lot of people want it. That naturally brings the price up, especially if it's a hard card to pull. So And that's definitely short term. I'm not sure how long that will last because we all know the test of time. There is some modern cards that are doing really well back then. Like, I think Sun and Moon's still kind of modern, guys. You kind of just gotta accept that Sun and Moon is still kind of modern, and some of those Sun and Moon cards, the chase cards, are still holding really well prices, similar to back in the day, or even better. So, and Sun and Moon's not long term; it's still classed as short term, really. If you were trying to flip that right now, so short term, these two sets will do really well: Eevee Heroes and Chilling Reign. But the top set to look out for, and I think we've talked about this heaps of times. People were talking about this in December last year or January this year, and that is the 25th anniversary set in October. That is a set that I was just going to skip. I was going to skip every set leading to that and just do that, right? So we've seen evolutions, and people have mixed feelings with evolutions, but this set, 25th anniversary set, is surrounded by a lot of hype, but at the same time, it's surrounded by a lot of history and a lot of people are very keen for this set, and lately not many people are talking about it, like, because people talked about it heaps at the start of this year, so it's just like, yeah, it's, that topic's old now. We're talking about Chilling Reign and Eevee Heroes and all that stuff. So I think 25th anniversary is definitely a set that I've always said that I'm going to save my money for. Like, I wouldn't overspend on certain sets or older sets before that until the 25th anniversary set comes out. It'd be nice to have quite a few sealed products of it, quite a few of the raw cards, if maybe collect a binder set of it, a master set. That will do, I believe, out of the three sets, will do the best long-term and short-term. Anniversary sets, anniversary cards, anniversary boxes tend to do well. It's just an anniversary thing. And there is one prediction that I had quite a while ago, and that was similar to the Mario Pikachu line. You know how they had Mario Pikachu, Luigi Pikachu. How well are those cards going? Those are exclusive cards, exclusive promos for Japan, and I believe it is the Legend of Zelda's, or the Zelda franchise's 20th anniversary, or I can't remember. It's an anniversary year for Zelda. So the prediction is that Zelda will have there'll be a Pikachu Zelda card, exclusive promo at Japan. If that is the case, I think that will do very well. I think it will do very similar to the Mario Pikachu and the Luigi Pikachu. They're holding very strong prices. I think they're like $5,000 PSA 10, I think. So Zelda will probably do the same, and that's speculation, but you can kind of just call it from here, guys. You can kind of just see that could happen with that card. If any news comes out, I think everybody will talk about it. Hey, Zelda Pikachu card, Zelda Mastery Pokemon card. It's gonna, and if that kind of plays in part with the 25th anniversary. Japan likes to do those kind of things with special events like this. So it's not just the 25th anniversary set, it's just the 25th anniversary overall, because they're going to come out with a lot of different promos, a lot of different things, exclusive items, exclusive products, not necessarily just cards, but items. And I think those are the ones that you'd want to get, especially if they're exclusive. They will do really well long term, especially if they're rare. Demand is always very good. Demand is holding strong with modern, but it can change. It's like a fad, right? There was a time that Charizards were all like, "Ooh, Charizard." Everyone's talking about Charizard. People still do, but it's, it comes and goes. We've seen Charizards drop in price. We've seen Charizards go up crazy in price, but it is what it is. Sometimes people just lose interest. And I guess you could say that with the hobby overall, with demand, but supply is always the big changer thing in a lot of these card games, and rarity is the thing that you want to chase, especially if you're investing. If you're collecting, you collect what you like. You know how it is. That's how I always think about it. And I think these three sets, a lot of people will like these things, so a lot of people will collect these things. But at the same time, a lot of the scalpers, investors, and flippers and all that will want to get these things because they know collectors want these things. And there's a lot of silent collectors out there. And if I was just to take a random guess, there'd be probably more collectors, more players than there is investors. And I know we see a lot of investing videos, a lot of people talking about the money. Yeah, you see that. But they're out there. They're up and about. They're in Instagram. They're on Twitter. They're doing these things, and a lot of people could see them. But there's a lot of people. Pokemon wouldn't be as successful as it is without all those silent guys, all the silent collectors, all the silent players, people that play the game, the people that just you don't even know. Someone could have the biggest collection in the world, and nobody will know who they are because they're not really showing it, right? So. I always go off on a little bit of a tangent, but those are my top 3 sets, guys, that I think you should save your money on, or you should just wait, hold off in the spending, maybe save a bit of money. I know my old friend Electric Type 88, if you're watching, I haven't seen you in a while. Hope things are good in the UK. I know he's, saving up for a Chilling Reign booster box case. That's from, last we spoke, that's what he was after. And I think that's a good move, Chilling Reign, like that Celebi card. I think that'll be worth a lot of money. And this tends to happen, guys, when a card is worth a certain amount, the booster boxes tend to follow. So it won't be too long if there's a big card in a set like that Celebi. If that Celebi card turns out to be like $600, that booster box might start off at $150 Australian price. That's pre-order. And for a lot of places, that's cheap. That's like the cheapest you'll ever see for pre-order. I think the first week will be like $200 straight away, especially if stock is very limited, which I hear it's going to be, So that booster box, I think will, I think it will. And, that's kind of sad. As long as Pokemon can't fix the supply issue, that's what's going to happen for the time being. It's going to happen for all these 3 sets. But there are the 3 sets that I recommend that I think I would go after, especially if I had $1,000. If I had $1,000 to spend on Modern right now, I wouldn't spend it. I would wait for these 3 sets. So that's what it is, guys. Let me know what you would buy if you had $1,000 for Modern product. These are the top 3 sets that I think will do the best. Let me know what's the best Modern product for you. Chat to me in the comments. I'll see you guys next time. 2 to 3 days. Bye.